Good morning, Periscope. How are you this wonderful Monday morning? This is your Radical Success Coach, Doreen Rainey. Good morning, Ginger Yum. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in this morning. I am pumped up. I don't know about you guys, but I love Mondays. Good morning, Lipstick Chatter. Good morning. I love Monday mornings. It is a brand new week, a brand new opportunity to do something bigger, better, stronger than we did the week before. And, I just want to jump on Periscope because in a few moments, I actually have a client who's coming in to do a VIP day with me. And we're going to spend the day breaking down everything about her business so that we can build it back up. Oh, thank you. Love starting the week like this. Good morning. And if you are having big goals, and you're wondering why you're having a little challenge getting it, I wanted to stop and talk about the disconnect. Because this is what I see with a lot of clients when I speak, when I teach. There is a little disconnect. No, it's not too early. Energy. Yes. And, when I was thinking about the disconnect, it reminded me years ago, I think I was watching the Arsenio Hall show, like the first go around. So that tells you how long ago it was. And he had, I believe it was Chris Rock. I hope I'm remembering the right show. But they were taking questions from the audience. And this guy stood up and he was like, "Oh man, Chris, I love you. You're my idol. I'm a comedian as well. I've been working it out. I've been doing comedy clubs. I've been speaking and, doing these gigs. What advice do you have for me to make it as a comedian?" And I'm sure that this person asking the question was expecting some insight on, maybe how to get more money for gigs, how to work on your jokes, how to practice your craft, maybe how to get an agent. Hi, Brooklyn Pass. And do you know what Chris Rock said? I think it was Chris Rock. I hope I got the comedian right. But he said, "Where do you live?" And the guy in the audience said, "Detroit." And Chris said, you got to move. Because if you want to be a comedian, move to LA, move to New York. And it was at that moment that I think a light bulb went off in his head, that there was a disconnect. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my smile. Thank you. That there was a disconnect between what this guy wanted and what it took to actually produce it. And so I invite you to take a look at your goals and see if there's any space of a disconnect. One of the biggest disconnect I see when I work with entrepreneurs is they want to make a certain amount of money. They want a certain amount of revenue every single month. But when we look at the way they make money, the numbers don't add up. So here's what's real. For a lot of entrepreneurs, people have gotten hung up on making six figures. That seems to be like this major threshold. I make six figures, $100,000 a year. Okay, so you're talking about making between $8,000 and $10,000 a month to be able to average out to that six figures. But if you only have a book, that's $20. That's a lot of books to sell. If you only have, a t-shirt, if you only have, a product or a service that's $100, how are you going to reach that goal? You got two options. You can go for the volume play, which means lots and lots of buys every single month. If you got a $20 book, you got to sell hundreds of books every single month. And so the question becomes, is there a disconnect between your products and pricing and the amount of revenue that you want to make? And, I think I missed who it was, but someone asked about what you need to do, what if to close that disconnect, there's a sacrifice involved, there's family involved. I get all of that. The question becomes, what transition plan can you make that will allow you to get where you need to be? For some people, it might take a little longer. For some people, it might require setting yourself up. For some people, it might require setting some boundaries, readjusting what's possible in the way you relate to your family and the way you relate to all the people that are involved. Good morning, Moms in Charge. Good morning, That Anita Live. And so the truth of the matter is there has to be some level of inconvenience, some level of sacrifice, if you will, to be able to get where you want to be. If it wasn't required that you be inconvenienced, if it wasn't required that you step out of your comfort zone, if it wasn't required that you have to adjust your boundaries, if it wasn't required that you're going to have to change the way you think, change the way you do things, then everybody would have their goals. Everybody would have it. But the truth is, most people won't. That's just what I found. Most people won't. And I believe that the people who connect with me are radical, and they are most people. And so if you're watching this Periscope, if you're hanging out with me, I know you don't fall into the category of most people. I know you fall into the category of, let me fix my disconnect. Let me fix the gap that is keeping me from getting to my big goals, whether it's about business, whether it's about your career, whether it's about your finances. What do you need to adjust, change, move, shift so that there's a line of logic from where you are to where you want to be? We hear that all the time. You can go from where you are to where you want to be, but there has to be a logical line that you can see that gives you that path there. And so here's the deal. If you're trying to figure out, is there a disconnect with my goals? Is there a disconnect between what I say I want and, maybe I have been working hard and working towards these goals, but I just feel like I'm missing something? Then I got a great tool for you. It's an absolutely free assessment that I created to help people identify if there is a disconnect between where they are and where they want to be. And it's called the Radical Assessment. I have one for entrepreneurs, and I have one for those who just want to do better in their career, their finances, their big life goals. Now, this assessment, let me tell you, it's free, but here's what's real. It is a serious look at where you are. This isn't some 5-question, 10-question survey. It's an assessment, 50, 60 questions about where you are either in your business or with your life goals. Really easy to get your hands on it. All you got to do is go to DoreenRainey.com. I hope that's easy for you to remember, DoreenRainey.com, and you'll see right there in the navigation bar, start here, your assessment. And I invite you to take the assessment so that you can get a realistic look to see if there are any gaps, any disconnects. Because I know that if you have the right strategy, if you have the right plan, and you get into action, you can create radical results. Hi there, Next Level Steve. Blessings to you as well. I am wishing you such a fantastic Monday. I'm excited because, we're getting ready. Like I said, I'm working with my VIP client. Today, all day, we've got flip charts, we've got Post-it notes. We're going to break this business down and build it back up. So I invite you to just go to my website, DoreenRainey.com, grab your free assessment, start here, right in the navigation link, and really take a look at whether you have some gaps, whether you have some disconnects. Because once you can identify them, everything can begin to shift for you. Everything. Oh, Kristen D30, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so here's the deal. If you're just getting up, put a little pep in your step. If you're about to walk out the door, put that smile on your face. If you're already at the office, give someone a high five. Make someone look at you twice like you're crazy. Give them a high five. Make it a great day. Make it a great week. We set the tone for the type of energy that we allow in our lives. We are not moved by the energy of other people. We have to get out of letting people dictate our mood. We have to be responsible. So smile. Say hello. Give someone a compliment. Once you begin to shift your own energy, Man, you'd be amazed at how much you can get done. Yes, I love it. Samari Jones knocked off a couple of tasks on their to-do list. So I'm getting ready to sign off. Oh, you're welcome, Simone Hilton. I'm glad that you needed this. But again, get your assessment. Go to DoreenRainey.com and see where the disconnects are in your goals. Have a great Monday, everyone. See you next time. Bye.